New reaction tonight. The wife of a leading Venezuelan freedom fighter kidnapped by the socialist Maduro regime is now speaking out. Roberto Marrero is the chief of staff to the man the United States recognizes as interim president of Venezuela, Juan Guaido. Marrero was taken from his home in Caracas and has been held hostage by Nicolas Maduro's thugs for 4 days. Some say the kidnapping is Maduro seeking to provoke the United States. Marrero's wife, Romy, spoke exclusively to Trish earlier today. Watch.
Romy, thanks so much for joining me. I know how difficult this is and what a difficult time it is, obviously, for you, for your family, and certainly your husband. Describe to me what happened to him.
Well, my husband has been kidnapped for 4 days today. He was at home, and suddenly the police forces of narco regime of Nicolas Maduro take by the force in the whole building, and they raided my house and even my neighbors, and they planted guns, and they destroy my house, and they invent something, and this is something illegal procedure they make in my house and in my building.
Now, you sent me the picture of your husband, and you can see Maduro's people in the background all dressed in black, and I can see the guns in front of your husband and the weapons and the cash. So those weren't his guns, those weren't his weapons, that wasn't his money?
No, he doesn't. No, not at all. He doesn't have any guns, not even nothing. They just planted. He's a human rights defender. He's been a man who has struggled for democracy for many years. He's founder with Leopoldo Lopez and Carlos Vecchio of Voluntad Popular Party, and he's been such a known man for democracy and for freedom. They just planted.
He's in jail now. Maduro took him. You know, it's obviously, and your husband had a very big role in this fight for freedom, as he was Juan Guaido's chief of staff. They can't get Juan Guaido because I think many countries have made it clear that that is just unacceptable. So do you think they were going after your husband instead?
Absolutely. I think they took my husband because they know that if U.S. said that if they touch Juan Guaido, they would be the stronger actions. So they take my husband to see what's the reaction of the world. Juan Guaido has been recognized for more than 60 countries around the world. My husband was with him during all these Latin American countries tour. They just came in together, and I think they are trying to. This is something that they have made to Juan Guaido itself. It's not my husband, is not the second on board, it's to Juan Guaido, because they are a team and they work together for many times planning the best Venezuela and for freedom. And what's happening in my country, you know, is something, a humanitarian crisis that is going to the whole hemisphere. Did you imagine in Europe, if U.S. wouldn't not intervene in the Hitler Nazis, what would happen? They will still be there, the Nazis. So Venezuelan people by themselves, we cannot get out of this. We need help.
And your husband certainly needs help. Tell me about yourself right now and how you're doing. I know that you fled to the United States, to Miami, just a few weeks prior to this, and you have your children with you?
Yes, my children is my boy with me. I have a 7-year-old boy. We came here as a holiday, and I can't go back right now. And well, it's so difficult, you know, because it's to start a new thing. And what I want to appreciate the most from American people is to help Venezuela, because the humanitarian crisis we're passing through and the refugee crisis, it's the largest in the history of the hemisphere. Every day, thousands of people go through our borders. Our young people have been killed in the streets fighting for freedom. We don't have even such a security over there. We are lack of water, lack of food, and we are passing through a very difficult time, and we cannot do it by ourselves.
No, you don't have those basic necessities, and you don't even have the freedom to be able to fight for them, as we've seen by Nicolas Maduro and his socialist regime taking your husband in the middle of the night. Let me ask you this: Did you think that could happen? I mean, your husband is a freedom fighter. He's crusading for something different, for change, and in doing so is very much at risk. Did you worry about this?
Yes, of course.
As a wife?
Otherwise, he keeps going because he knew he is working for Venezuelan freedom. He put his personal interests on a side because of the country, even his personal. That's why when he was caught and when he was kidnapped, he left this message: go on. But he's very important. I mean, that's why he has taken him and he was kidnapped. Because government know he's a very important person in Juan Guaido interim presidency.
What happens to the movement without your husband, who is a key part of the logistics as Guaido's chief of staff? What happens to the movement for libertad in Venezuela right now?
Well, it's going on. As my husband said, you must go on, protect the president, but they don't have to put aside this movement fighting for my husband's freedom. It has to be, together.